Today, we've comparing new 2025 Honda Forza 250 versus the 2025 Yamaha XMAX 250. These two quarter-liter scooters have been battling it out in the premium commuter segment for years, and with their 2025 updates, the competition is hotter than ever. We're diving deep into design, performance, features, comfort, and price to see which one comes out on top. So, grab a snack, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's roll into this head-to-head comparison. All right, let's set the stage. The Honda Forza 250 has long been known for its sleek styling, tech-savvy features, and smooth ride, while the Yamaha XMAX 250 brings a sporty edge, premium touches, and a reputation for agility. For 2025, both brands have upped their game. Honda's promising a refined design and some tech upgrades, while Yamaha's leaning into connectivity and performance tweaks. We'll break it all down, but first, let's talk about what these scooters are all about. They're built for urban warriors who want a mix of practicality, style, and enough grunt to handle short highway trips. So, whether you're commuting to work or cruising on the weekend, these two have you covered. Let's start with the looks. Design is where these scooters start to flex their personalities. The 2025 Forza 250 sticks to Honda's signature sharp, futuristic vibe. You've got those sleek LED headlights, a redesigned front fascia that's a bit more aggressive this year, and a new electric windshield that adjusts up to 40 millimeters higher than before, perfect for wind protection. The bodywork feels premium, with 4 fresh color options like matte gunpowder black and candy rosy red. It's 2,142 millimeters long, 754 millimeters wide, and 1,472 millimeters tall, making it slightly more compact than its rival. Over here, the 2025 XMAX 250 is all about that sporty flair. Yamaha's updated the front with sharper LED daytime running lights and a more sculpted look. The rear, which some criticized in past models for being a bit plain, gets a sleeker tail lamp design for 2025. It's bigger overall, 2,180 millimeters. Long, 795 millimeters wide, and 1,460 millimeters tall, so it has a more imposing stance. The fit and finish are top-notch, and you've got premium touches like fairing-mounted mirrors. Color options are bold, with standouts like a new midnight blue. Ground clearance? Forza's got 144 millimeters, edging out the XMAX's 135 millimeters, so it might handle rough roads a bit better. Weight-wise, the Forza tips the scales at 182 kilograms, while the XMAX is lighter at 179 kilograms. Both feel solid, but the XMAX's sportier lines might turn more heads, while the Forza's refinement screams sophistication. What do you think? Drop your favorite in the comments. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. Both scooters rock a 250cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine, but they tune them differently. The 2025 Forza pumps out 23.19 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 24 Nm of torque at 6,250 RPM. Honda's kept the PGM-FI injection system, and for 2025, they've tweaked the throttle response for smoother low-end power, great for stop-and-go traffic. Top speed? We're looking at around 130-135 km per hour, plenty for quick highway jaunts. The XMAX 250, on the other hand, delivers 22.8 horsepower and 24.3 Nm of torque. Yamaha's focused on mid-range punch for 2025, so it feels a bit livelier when you twist the throttle. It hits a similar top speed, maybe nudging 132 km per hour downhill with a tailwind. Both use a CVT transmission, so it's twist-and-go simplicity all the way. Handling is where things get interesting. The Forza's tighter dimensions and slightly lower seat height, 780 millimeters versus the XMAX's 795 millimeters, make it super easy to maneuver in the city. Its suspension is plush, soaking up bumps like a champ. The XMAX, though, feels more planted at speed thanks to a stiffer chassis and meatier tires. Its suspension's a tad softer, but the trade-off is agility. You can flick it around corners with confidence. Brakes? Both have dual discs up front and a single disc in IO. The rear with ABS, but the XMAX's bite feels a hair sharper. For pure urban commuting, I'd lean Forza, but the XMAX shines if you love a spirited ride. Tech is a big deal in 2025, and these scooters don't disappoint. The Forza's got a slick analog-digital combo dash, and for this year, Honda's added the Road Sync system. Think Bluetooth connectivity for calls, music, and navigation through your phone. That electric windshield is a game changer, and you've got keyless ignition with an anti-theft alarm. Storage? Under-seat space fits 2 full-face helmets, plus a front glove box with a USB port. The XMAX counters with its fully digital dash, now upgraded with Yamaha's MyRide app integration for 2025. You get call notifications, trip data, and more, all synced to your smartphone. Keyless ignition standard too, and those LED lights are crisp. Storage is a highlight. Its underseat compartment is slightly larger than the Forza's, and it's got a bigger fuel tank at 13.2 liters versus the Forza's 11.7 liters, meaning fewer fuel stops, extras. The Forza has traction control, a nice safety net on wet roads, while the XMAX skips it but adds adjustable handlebars for comfort. Both are loaded, but the Forza's tech feels a bit more commuter-focused, while the XMAX leans premium and practical. Comfort matters, especially if you're riding daily. The Forza's 7mm seat height is friendlier for shorter riders, and the seat itself is well padded with good lumbar support. The adjustable windshield cuts wind noise, making longer rides a breeze. Legroom's decent, though the XMAX edges it out slightly. The XMAX's 795mm seat is a bit higher, but it's plush and wider, perfect for all-day comfort. The riding position is sportier, with a bit more stretch to the bars, wind protection's solid, though it lacks the Forza's adjustability. For practicality, the XMAX's extra storage and fuel range give it a slight edge, but the Forza feels more refined overall. Price is the clincher. In Indonesia, the 2025 Forza 250 starts around roughly $5,800 USD. The XMAX 250 comes in cheaper at about $3,950 USD. That's a big gap. The Forza's premium features justify some of the cost, but the XMAX delivers serious bang for your buck. So, who wins? The 2025 Forza 250 is the king of refinement. Smooth power, cutting-edge tech, and a comfy ride that's perfect for city commuters who want the best. But the 2025 XMAX 250 fights back with sporty handling, premium vibes, and unbeatable value. For me, it's close, but the XMAX 250 takes the crown. You get 90% of the Forza's goodness for way less money, plus that extra practicality. Agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, ride safe.